All right, everybody. Good to see you. Just left Al's live a few minutes ago and had to take a personal break. Um, Went outside real quick and took a look around, and the rain has ended, and it has gotten a little chilly out there, but that's okay. That's okay. Before you know it, it'll be 95, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm really not looking forward to that stuff. I got until June 9th, and I'll be on jury duty until then, but nah, six one way, half dozen other. So it'll pass by pretty fast and stuff. Now, hopefully, everybody is doing well. Everything is safe and secure in your end of the world. Hey, JJ, good to see you. How are you? All right. So, hopefully, like I said, it's time to plant everything. The garden is what I don't have planted will get planted tomorrow. So, looking good. All we had a lot of rain, a lot of heavy thunderstorms, and even a tornado touched down not far from us Sunday, and did a lot of damage over there. So, Boxcar Jerry, good to see you, my friend. Awesome, awesome. So anybody wants to come up on the panel? Let's see. I'll put that link up here again. There you go, and come on up and spend a few minutes of time with me if you want to, and we'll that special feature is enabled if you want to rebroadcast this live out to your particular audience. That's fine with me. Feel free to do so. All right, She Devil Adventures. All right. Good to see you. I guess the weather up your way was kind of wet too, wasn't it? Man, oh man. Did you see the damage that tornado did over there in Virginia Beach? Oh my goodness. Molly, Pest Hunters, best catch. Good to see you. All right. But yeah, that feature is enabled. Like I said, if you want to broadcast this out to your audience, feel free to do so. I'm not sure exactly how much it'll go because it doesn't look like it's a lot of people in the lives today. And it's probably the weather's starting to get warmer and everybody's wanting to be outside and all that good stuff. And Tommy, I see you say you're working and lurking. All right. That's a good way to be. Restless Moon at Doors. All right. Good to see you. All right. So anybody got any big plans coming up? Oh, I see we got a visitor down here in the basement. DJ, what's up, my friend?
Hey, Dave, not much.
All right, buddy. All right. So what you been up to today?
Not much. It's my brother's birthday, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
we'll celebrate it with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Johnny, good to see you. Well, I really enjoyed reading your monthly newsletter, man. That was really cool.
Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really neat. Yeah, sure enough. And
Yeah, I mean, I will admit a mistake was made, but
oh, that was a little minor thing there, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh,
Yeah. Johnny says he is leaving the store, man. All right.
uh,
Restless Moon Outdoors. Oh, my pleasure, man. Awesome. All right. Let's see here. Let me get that banners running. So,
hey, Def.
all right. Anybody that wants to drop their channel link, just type camping in there. The that feature is enabled. So if you want to push this out to your audience, you may do so.
Ain't no problem.
DJ too. You want to push it out to your audience? Feel free to do so.
I have that enabled on mine too. You can.
DJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
I just left it on. If anybody ever wants to share it out,
right.
by all
Yeah.
means, go ahead.
I would, but I tend to, I don't tend to pay attention to my chat,
Oh, okay.
as, especially when I'm wanting to play my game.
So DJ don't look after his own stuff. See?
Uh, He did a neat newsletter this time, though. It was really awesome. All right.
You know what I didn't do though?
What's that?
I didn't monetize my launch.
Oh,
You always
really?
go back and do it.
Yeah, I gotta go back and do it again.
Yeah. You should have done that.
Hey, Ryan, good to see you.
Mm.
All right,
Why
man.
not? Oh, I want to big.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Howdy, everybody. We got Johnny's in
How
here.
y'all?
JJ's in here. Dez is in here. Restless Moon Outdoors. Frontier Fishing with Ryan. Molly.
Here, let's get the StreamYard link. I'm gonna pin the StreamYard link
Okay.
in my channel, so anyone wants to come up, they can just click
That one link.
the link, and it'll bring them right to your studio.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, man. Heather, good to see you.
Hey, hello, good to see you.
There you go.
I wonder this time is it gonna show all of it? It doesn't matter anyway because I got the mode open on the computer. So
Right. And if you got the word camping set,
I do, yeah.
Yeah. So that one little streamer at the bottom should cover everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So how's the fishing been going, Ryan?
Ryan's been fishing.
Ryan has. Outdoors and things, good to see you. Heterogeneity Rocks. I guess I'm saying that right. Heterogeneity Rocks. Good to see you. All right, man. Outstanding. Yeah.
Yes, I'm hard to get some of the names.
Oh my goodness, man. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's why over so many years I've gotten to the point where I usually, if I don't know, I'll just say, "Hey, bud," or "Hey, man,"
Yep.
"Hey, dude." You know.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I mean,
This is gonna be
yeah. I mean, there's so many different ways. You know, even a name like that's spelled Lee, I would pronounce it as Lee. I've been told a few times it's Lie. You know, okay.
what?
Lie.
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 Lie would have an A on the end of it, wouldn't it?
I would have thought, but you know,
I would have thought that too.
but who am I?
I know a few Lees, and they don't have a.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan says the fishing has been all right. Big trip in a month and do a bit of Canadian Arctic. Yeah, awesome. All right, yeah. I guess it's probably still pretty cool up that way, huh? Rich and Leo Angling from UK. Good to see you.
Yeah, it'd be cool. They should be similar to our weather here, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure where in Canada he is, or Ryan is, but
I'm gonna get my food on.
I heard that. Yeah.
Nice.
I got a top sirloin
Oh.
steak.
Oh man.
Or some people call it a top butt.
Right.
It is specifically called a top sirloin.
Mm-hmm. How close is the closest Walmart to you?
To me,
Yeah.
15, 20-minute drive.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's not too bad, but
Right.
I don't get to Walmart very much.
I don't like go to Walmart. Period. But you know, yeah.
I don't. Walmart used to be way better when they first opened here.
Right. Same here. Yeah.
Now they're
Mediocre. Yeah. I'd still much rather the little farmers meat market up the road.
It's more like a. If I got to go there, I will.
Right. But Ryan says it's plus 29 Celsius here in Edmonton today. All right.
What?
Man, that's almost warm there, Al.
29 Celsius. That is warm.
Yeah. That's border. That's almost. I mean, that's just about where we are right now.
Yes. That's what I said. That is warm. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, I think we're at about 53 or 54 right now. Nobody should be forgotten. Good to see you. All right.
And the people coming will come in.
Yeah. Yep. Well, anybody that hasn't noticed the little scroller at the bottom, then just type the word camping. It'll drop your channel link and make it easier for those friends that you have not made acquaintance yet to find you and get to your channel and all that good stuff and stuff. But
Now, for my steak,
ooh,
the only thing I'm putting on it today is a little bit of salt.
a little bit of salt. No drunken chef.
No, nothing else. Just a little bit of salt. Why? Because I have a spruce birch mix.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So the smoke and the stuff that's coming up, and you can see a little bit of it there.
Right.
Everything puffing up around the steak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
That's gonna put my flavor in for me today.
All right. That sounds good, man.
Cool.
Eye in the Sky Drone 4K. It is 16 degrees in Scotland Day. Rain, rain, and more rain. Yeah, we've had the same experience, my friend. And Ryan says abnormally warm for Edmonton this time of the year, I'll say. Yeah. Eventually it's going to get hot and stay hot, so we might as well just be happy that we still got a little bit of chill in the air. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oops, that's wrong.
Yeah.
What's wrong now, huh?
I put with him.
85 where Jackie Boy is.
It was supposed to be a 0, not an 0.
Oh, okay.
I was putting in the weather command on my Nightbot to see what it says for my weather right now.
Is it working?
Yeah, it came up and said invalid location specified when I put in the wrong area code, but it usually does work for me. It just takes a minute.
Hey, Pete.
It has to think.
Right. You can test it on mine. Type in 23605. Good to see you, Pete. All right. Because sometimes that little weather command is cantankerous, but all right.
Try it again. There we go. It is currently 38 Fahrenheit here.
Cool.
And the wind is going at 13 miles per hour in northeasterly. Current humidity is 94%. Hey, D.
Hey, D.
Cool. Hey, D.
All right, man. Oh. DJ, you got any lives or things coming up?
My next live is on Sunday.
Sunday? Okay.
He's live right now. I'm Dave Culver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
And y'all are doing your camp challenge thing Friday?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to be hosting it this Friday because Johnny has somewhere to be, so I'll be hosting it, but Johnny is going to try to get back there, which would be great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but
how are you doing?
Yeah, but really, my next live is Sunday on my gaming channel. So, I mean, I know Al will be there with me.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You haven't missed one yet, Al. We have just 3 of
I've been there for all of them so far.
Yeah. Yeah, but of course, we'll say that because it's not just a normal live stream. It's all gaming night that we do. I just do it on my gaming channel. So, yeah.
Okay. So what you got planned for the rest of the week, Al?
Well, Tomorrow or Friday, I'm gonna try to get out. I want to go out and go down the woods.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is calling for some rain and stuff like that, but I think I'm just gonna get ready and go anyway.
Yeah.
I've been cooped up in the house, like I said to you earlier. I've been sat out on the step here for most of the day. I came out at around 1 o'clock, and I'm not drinking as much.
Right.
And when I mean drinking, I'm drinking water.
Right. I'm glad we cleared that up.
I'm not drinking as much water. I don't feel like I still feel a little bit thirsty, but I'm not bad.
Right.
When I was doing stuff, yes, I felt really thirsty, but when I'm just sitting around here now having my fire, just being outside, I think is really helping.
I think you're like me. You're starting to feel cooped up. You're ready to get out and do some stuff. Man.
I need to get out and get away.
Right.
It's just part of who I am.
Sure. Dung Tutor Ayuban, good to see you. All right. I tell you what I've been wanting to do. I've really been thinking about it. I've been wanting to buy one of those little tiny pull behind campers. You know, and just,
little pop ups.
Yeah, little pop ups and stuff like that, and just make some short trips around Virginia and Carolina and stuff like that. But I tell you what, man, the supply of that kind of thing is just it's none to be had. You know.
Well, see, I think a lot of that's the reason for that is because a lot of people now are starting to look at homes.
Right.
Like there's this big, and you see it all over the place. Tiny home, tiny home, tiny home. And you know, it's really a tiny home is looking at what do you really not need.
Yeah. You know,
like I've got. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Like I'm a gamer, so I've got multiple game systems.
Sure.
I've got hundreds of games.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need them? No.
No.
Do I want them? Yeah.
Yeah.
But is there a smarter way to do it rather than having 2 bookshelves full of games? Yeah. I can put all of those games into one little binder that's probably this big.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I'm good to go. I would like to do the tiny home camper type thing for myself, just to be able to go, just to be able to get in it and go,
right,
and to all of the little creature comforts. Have my sink and my stove, and
a little toilet and stuff,
my oven, the toilet, the shower. Have that there, so when I'm gone, you know, I could possibly be gone for months.
You could, yeah. All you need to do is a resupply, you know, here and there.
Resupply of food or whatever, and you know, but that's just me, and that's just something I'd like to do. And whether I does it or not, who knows? Right? I'm still in the camping phase right now, where I just want to get out.
Right. Yeah. Our biggest problem here is we don't really have many parks that are catered to tent campers. You know, it's all gotten to it's hard pads and you know, hookups and everything like that. Which I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I'll be more than happy to attach something to the back of that Ford and drag it someplace and have some fun. But
have your electricity and your water and sewer and everything. But there comes a point when, like here, it's a lot of crown land.
Right.
Well, I can go almost anywhere I want and go camping.
Yeah.
I know down in the States, there's very little state land left, and it's mostly park.
Yeah,
it's mostly park and stuff like that. So
it's either owned by Uncle Sam or by the state, you know, and there's very little land that you can actually just walk out into it and say, you know,
nobody owns it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the opposite here, see?
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah.
But, because when you come here, once you get away from the houses,
mm-hmm.
there's very little chance you're going to walk on land that somebody owns.
Oh wow, that's yeah.
And
What
that's why when I goes down on the back here, I can build my shelters and do whatever I wants to do. There's nobody owns the land. It's
right.
on land. Anybody can go. The only bad thing about it is if somebody comes along and finds my stuff and does a bunch of stuff to it.
Right.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Nothing you can do about it because nobody owns it. So
Because nobody owns it.
Yeah.
But it's just it's differences like that. That's one of the things where if I get down to the States, I'd like to own some.
Hey,
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I mean, it'd be nice to own a big old hunk of territory that you could go out and do what you wanted to do and stuff. But where I am, you're going to have to depart. You're going to have to get out of here by 100 miles or more to find anything, worthy of calling camping. And even when you get there, it's state regulated land, so you can't chop nothing. You can't even do photography in a state national park anymore without written permission to do so. So, I mean, hey Devil Dog, what's up, man?
Hey Dave. Hey Alvin.
Hey.
You must be in trouble. He called you Alvin again.
DJ must be streaming. He's got a shirt on.
No, I'm not.
Well, you got a shirt on.
I want one on.
Well, see, I wanted to be like DJ, so I don't have a shirt on right now.
Oh, okay. Hey, Daniel. Good to see you.
I'm doing my imitation of DJ.
You're doing a very poor one.
What do you mean?
DJ doesn't come up with his avatar on and no shirt.
Well, okay. Look.
There you go.
Right.
Now that's a better impression of DJ.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Now you gotta howl like the dog.
Hey DJ, how you doing, brother? Hey D.
He was doing a little better a few minutes ago, I think.
Are you playing your game or something, DJ? Is that why you're not paying attention?
That is why he's not paying attention.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I told them before I'm not playing because I don't pay attention to the chat, especially when I'm playing. So right now I'm just exploring random areas.
I was doing a DJ impersonation, Des.
It's a poem one because he has.
I was getting confused when I'm looking at it.
DJ, you need to take your shirt off, man, so we can.
No.
I'm hearing the voices, but I don't know who's saying what.
See, DJ don't like doing what other people tells him to do. He's very rebellious.
Oh my goodness, man! Look at Rebecca. She said, "Devil Dog, you shocked me, but coming up with no shirt." Oh my goodness!
I came up with a shirt. Well, actually, I came up with an audio avatar.
Oh my goodness! Oops, he's gone.
Hey Heather, how you doing?
Good to see you, Heather.
But I took off my audio avatar to I've been wanting to do this for a while. Do a DJ impersonation.
Oh, okay. You done it good.
No, we did it. Don't give him a big head.
Well, take it off there, DJ, and show us.
No.
I think you pulled it off pretty good. Yeah. Oh, so Devil Dog, you got anything big lives or anything coming up you want to tell anybody about?
No.
Real talkative, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I just woke up a little bit ago too.
Oh,
I mean, yes, I do have a pair of cotton shorts on top of my underwear, so don't get the wrong impression of I'm naked.
You mean a mankini?
No, I'm just shirtless. And
Mankini.
and the reason I'm shirtless is I come in here to work because somebody wanted me to do, or well, actually nobody wanted me to do this for them, but well, I guess Jamie did. But anyways, so I came in here and I was watching, or just woke up. I don't know, about 25 minutes ago. I haven't had any energy drink or anything. And so I come in here to help somebody out. That's what I come in here for. And I seen that I missed Al's live.
I figured that.
I was sleeping.
I figured you would. My live is a bit too early for you.
Not always. Sometimes I get up early.
Sometimes you do.
Earlier.
But I know your routine, so I don't hold that against you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you switch with Dave. Sometimes he
Sometimes
goes
I do,
earlier.
yeah.
Sometimes we do. Hadn't done it in a few weeks now, but
Yeah, it's been a little while. Maybe next week for badness we'll switch.
yeah, if you want to, just let me know. Matter of fact, you know what? There is a possibility next week that I might not even make it back in time with that jury duty mess. So
Okay.
I'll have to send you a message. You know, if I don't, the whole 4 hours is yours. Be like a mini live or a long distance live.
Eddie will be able to make it.
Yeah.
For some of it, maybe.
Some of it. Yeah, I hope so.
Hello, Hiking with Jackie Boy.
Yes. We got some awesome channels in here today, man.
Nobody should be forgotten, Dave.
I tell you what, have you checked his channel out?
No, I haven't.
You need to go look at that. That's impressive, man. It really is. Yeah.
Well, I gotta find my cursor.
And here's another one, Eye in the Sky Drone 4K. You want to see some incredible scenery.
Yummy.
What are you?
What you looking for, Double Dog?
No, that was ow. He was making a lot of noise.
Oh, he's using a different kind of wood than normal.
Oh, he's probably hearing me crunch up the tinkle in there too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was crunching up something in my ear.
Well, you missed the fire a little while ago. We had some spruce on there, and it was a hissing and a popping.
Oh, there's more of that. There's more of that to come. Lots of spruce going on, but I got steak and potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, give me some.
Oh, that looks awesome. Look at there. You're lucky you live a good distance out, or we'd be on our way.
Hey, everyone's welcome on my back step.
All right.
I'll be thrown away. Except maybe Eddie. No, I'm just joking.
Shirts required, huh?
Yep.
So he
no shirt, no shoes, no service.
So he cleans up headstones and everything.
He does. Yep. Yeah. Camp Creek Hill from Australia. Good to see you. Eye in the Sky Drone 4K. No problem, man. I tell you what, you want to see some awesome, like I said, some awesome videos too. Eye in the Sky Drone 4K. He's from Scotland. And it's absolutely stunning. Yeah. Oh, no problem, my friend. Yeah, Skipper. Good to see you.
Hey,
Yeah.
Skipper.
Skipper. Maniac. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I believe I was eating dinner there, Skipper.
What up, Chef?
Yep. So Eddie, do you remember what you were supposed to be doing and who you were supposed to be doing it for?
I think I need to be eating.
Oh, okay.
That's because Al's got that stuff friggin' looking good. Making me dang hungry and stuff. I haven't eaten since I've been awake. Thanks a lot, Al.
No problem, my friend.
There you go.
Anytime.
Anytime. Yeah.
See, he's just mad because I missed his live today, so now he's getting back at me.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Those that say revenge is best served cold are lying.
Yeah.
It's nice and hot.
Or thoroughly cooked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm hearing that fire do some pop.
I know.
Yeah. He's got that spruce wood in there, Double Dog. See?
No, this is spruce.
Nice spruce. Got that resin in there. That
Spruce up the fire a little.
Yeah. Keeps all the critters away from the back step.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Sounds like with gunshots, man. Pink, pop. Pink,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's noisy, so it keeps them away.
Well, maybe it's good for when it's night and you're camping out and keep the critters away, but not necessarily when you're streaming. Unless maybe you're doing an ASMR thing.
That could be too. Jones is in the room.
But here's the thing. You're doing an ASMR, though. It's better to have the camera pointed at the fire and not you.
But here's the thing. It fills all the voids when people have nothing to say.
There you go.
What's up, Jonesy?
Hey, Jonesy. Sounds like we're out in the woods, doesn't it? Pop, bang, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Just for Eddie.
All right, that's some ASMR. Is that what they call it? ASMR?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's cool because when it does pop, a lot of times it shoots sparks too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that would be a real good idea for somebody to get watch hours or whatever, because you have that and you have the popping and the sparks. That's cool.
Yeah, one of those unattended lives. Skipper says, "Did you say ASMR, Mister?" Hey, Purple, good to see you.
Hey, Purple.
Purple saying hello, DJ.
Said Purple.
I think Johnny said he was on the way home, so we may see him here in a bit.
Who, Barefoot?
Yeah, Barefoot.
That Barefoot character?
That's a Barefoot character.
The other Batman.
The other Batman.
I wonder what would happen if he'd stepped on his own axe. Would it be like Chafee hitting himself with his axe?
Chafee? Oh my goodness, yeah. Did someone say Christmas? Tell you what, before you know, we'll blink your eye and it'll be Christmas again. Oh my goodness.
Oh shoot, I gotta get with somebody today. I gotta get with Janet Homestead, where you are.
Janet was in here earlier.
Yeah. Janet, you here?
I'm not sure. I know she was in the other live, wasn't she?
Yep.
Yep. It's showing 16 people betwixt us, so who knows? Jonesy says eat Vegemite on toast for breakfast at the moment.
It's like 7 a.m. over there. Jonesy, have a good day at work. Hey, Jonesy, did you just get in here?
About 5 minutes ago.
So he didn't see my DJ impersonation. Rewind it, Jonesy.
No, don't rewind it.
I think it was workable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 45 minutes. You working at the port today, Jonesy? Oh.
You all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm still not awake. I mean, I've been having sinus issues and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's like there, but everything here is just coated with that yellow junk, that pollen and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Here in a couple more weeks, all them trees will finish doing all their budding out, and we'll just get back to regular old summer.
Our trees haven't even started to bud out here yet.
Really? Wow.
I have a yard full of weeds that's like taller than me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let them goats out, man.
No,
Depending on the weeds, you might get a lot of money for that.
ain't that kind of weeds there, Al. Anyways, the goat's scared, okay? Because I tried to take him out, and all he wanted to do was try to go back in with the other goats.
Huh? What's he scared of?
I don't know. He just hid in the corner. I had him on a leash. He's not used to being on a leash and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I had him on a leash. I walked him outside, and he just kept pulling on me, trying to go back. And then when I got him to a spot where I kind of tied him up, and just kind of, let him get used to it, he would like go in the corner and just cower. Hey, there's the barefoot man.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Johnny.
What's going on, DJ? What's up, bro? All right. What's up, Jarhead? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
What's up, Flyboy?
You mean deviled egg?
Well, actually, I do happen to have a little boiled egg action here.
All right, I'm out of here.
Oh, man.
If you'd like to spice up your boiled eggs, please try.
Why ain't he bigified?
You want any bigified? I'll bigify.
Well, he was doing a commercial.
All right.
Hungry? Not sure what to do in the middle of the day for a snack? Try grabbing a boiled egg. And then to really spice things up, make sure you add a little bit of Drunken Chef's Ghostly Shadows.
Oh.
That's right. Just liven things up just a little bit. It'll make you think it's Halloween all over again. Ooh, baby. Just put a little bit on there.
Yeah.
Now we need the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't know whether John, whether you were here last week, but we had a lot of people up in here, and one of the channels that was talking to us, Devil Dog come up, and I think she thought we were talking about deviled eggs.
Mm-hmm. I remember this.
Yes. She referring to Eddie as a deviled egg,
That's right.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bad egg. Yes, or a good egg. No, he's
Hello,
a devil egg.
Producer. I don't know who you are, but give us a hint.
No, just tried this Mountain Dew Frostbite. I'll drink it. Won't buy it again.
So what you got planned for the rest of the week, Johnny?
Heading down to Kansas tomorrow. I'll be teaching some bow drill class this weekend. Probably throwing some tomahawks. We'll see if I wear shoes or not for that one.
Right.
And then work a few days, and then next week off to Ohio to learn to do some navigation practice and stuff. So.
You know, I tell you what, Dave Canterbury's been putting a lot of pictures and stuff up there, so we're liable to see you,
yeah,
in a guest picture.
I'm hoping so. It's like Dave has really been working it. I'm not sure. He had a lot of staff change, and so I don't know. It's like it just seems like he's trying to get back, remind everybody about the fundamentals, right? What he's all about. So, but yeah, I'm sure he probably the corporal will let me do a little selfie picture here and there with him.
Yeah, because I will definitely shout it out by way of the Facebook channel.
Absolutely. Yeah. They always do a graduation picture when we're done. So yeah, if you look at it on my Facebook page, you'll see that was, I think I did the trap. No, I get rid of that one. That's right. I'm done with it, but I can always share it again.
Yeah.
Trapping class or the basic survival class. But yeah, I'll put it out there as soon as I can get, signal and stuff.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, that Facebook group has gotten almost 500 people now.
Who, yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been growing. I've been getting a lot of friend requests from your Facebook group.
It's really, really growing now. I mean, if it keeps going the way it's going to catch the YouTube channel probably about a month and a half or two.
Wow. Yeah. No. So is there money to be made with Facebook?
I think no, not really. But the only thing there is a whole bunch of people over there that you've never met before, so you can pick up a bunch of brand new subscribers.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I know you can get monetized on Instagram,
right?
So I dabble with that, but right now I'm just kind of sticking with YouTube and growing that. And
one thing I have noticed about like the Facebook group, let's say you make bow drills, you could sell them on there with no problem. There's always somebody buying something through the group. So.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Tomorrow, Saturday is like I'll head down tomorrow, but when I'm doing the class Friday and Saturday, I'll be. I actually just bought store-bought cedar this time. I'm like, guys, if you really want to do it, here, just get some cedar. So I'm going to make several kits and prep it so people can get hands-on and try to turn and burn. Try a few different bows as opposed to watching me whittle down everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do one, with some regular cottonwood and stuff, but it'll be more about how much I let people get hands on this time.
I've been noticing Dave's been doing a lot of carving spoons and all that kind of stuff too. So you'll see a bunch of that kind of stuff.
He's been doing different ridge lines. Today he just put out one on reviewing the 5 C's. Max it up,
Right.
And traps and stuff, absolutely.
Yeah.
But he's definitely working it, and he's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
So I was asking him, hey, why you do certain things? Why'd you go with this brand? And he goes, well, because it works best.
Right.
He's like, the other one's just inferior. He goes,
well, I'm thinking about Dave. He's got that easygoing manner about him. Yeah. And he just kind of makes something that's kind of confusing and almost difficult almost seem like, oh, okay, we're gonna have fun doing this. Yeah.
Well, he was nice to me. Like one time we were doing a perimeter trap, and it was like how to catch fish. And I laid the cordage on, and he's like, he goes, hey, what you do, brother? And I was like, well, screw it up, messing around. He goes, oh, no, maybe you did something right. and so he's like, well, okay, it works. He goes, now, if you want to do it better, do this way. He was there side by side helping us make the nets and stuff like that. He's really a very natural teacher. Very good.
Yeah. So is it warming up there, Johnny, or not really?
No. It's cold and windy. Sun finally broke out today. But, we don't plant until after Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. So we expect another freeze or two between now and then.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So we just kind of hold off a little bit.
Yeah.
but it's great for getting out.
Right. Yeah.
Especially in the woods. You get a break from the wind and stuff.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll plan all the rest of the stuff like the lima beans and all that kind of stuff. But
Lima beans.
yeah, lima beans and stuff, all that kind of cucumbers and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the fruit trees are all growing like crazy. Some of them are about like yay big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you had your like, what is this critter video out there?
Do you know what that is?
I do not. I haven't had a good look at it yet. So
I do not know what that is. I mean, and to put context on it, I have a 6-foot high wooden fence all the way around the area.
Yeah.
So a dog, I guess a dog can jump 6 foot. I don't know, but there's no way he's going to go under. So it's either going to be raccoon.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like possum feed.
Yeah.
We do have that. Have you ever seen those things that kind of look like a cross between a beaver and an otter? They're called nutria.
Yes.
Yeah, we do have those in the area, but
I thought that was more like Alaska and stuff like that, the nutria.
Well, nutria is Louisiana and stuff. They actually, you can actually hunt nutria rat and turn their freaking, I don't know, something in to get paid. Yeah, because they're a nuisance animal.
Okay. What happened was they got on one of them ships and landed at the Norfolk Harbor Freight terminals and managed to get off the boat there.
Right.
Yeah. Hello, Facebook user. Good to see you. We don't know who you are because it doesn't never tell us. But
DJ, you look like you're thinking pretty hard there, brother.
Huh?
He's gaming. He ain't paying attention to crap that's going on here.
He's playing a video game.
Tell you. But yeah, it's interesting what European plants or animals were over there, but we human beings put it on a boat, bring it over here.
Yeah.
Those species that take over, you know.
Yeah. It's kind of like bamboo. You let one loose and it'll be everywhere. So.
Yeah, that's one prolific plant for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, girl Cherise, good to see you.
Hey DJ, you winning?
Mm-hmm. If he's playing against you, he probably is.
Oh yeah, I ain't playing.
And swollen along a few weight from.
So I've just about finished editing my water video. For the Camp Challenge Alliance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Did you get wet?
I did not get wet, except for sweat. You know, I was pretty soaked from the hike and the sweat. You know, but I did not get hit with a water balloon or anything like that. On this was on the serious side. Hey, Kat. But yeah, my trip to Missouri. I was trying to figure out how many videos. I think I'm going to actually make 3 videos out of the thing. Mm-hmm. I'll have the steak and ale challenge. I'll have the water challenge, and then I'll just have the trip. Here's what went on down in Missouri, and to include I'm trying to remember the name of the restaurant where they throw the dinner rolls everywhere.
Oh,
and then the staff comes around with buckets of food. So you have to order off the kids' menu because they keep serving you so much food. You know, it's like, oh, sure, I'll take some fried potatoes. Oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll take some pinto beans. You know, or some black eyed peas. Sure, yeah, okay, I'll take some macaroni tomatoes. Yeah, sure, yeah, go ahead, just keep putting it on. They just keep feeding you nonstop.
Yep, nice to see you, blessed girl. Tuber Chat's in the room.
Hey, Tuber.
Hey, Kevin.
I should take a look at the chat over there.
Yeah, you should, man.
What did I say here? And let me go to the top. Oh, let's see here. I see my name out there. Hiking with Jackie Boy. What's happening? And Heather Lanscombe. Hey, guys. Thanks for saying hi to me. Sorry, I'm so slow and oblivious. Yeah. Let's do a pop-out chat here.
There you go. Type camping. It'll drop your link, everybody. All right. Hello there, ARA. Good to see you.
There we go. And let's drive over to StreamYard. And let's make it so I can see the camera. There we go. So, Dave.
Yeah, buddy.
Is it already too hot for you to go camping outside now?
No, not really. The only thing that's got my problem now is I'm on jury duty.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that.
Yeah, I'm on all the way to June 9th.
Oh. So when you go in, they'll be like, just if they ask you any political questions, yeah, just go to the extreme on one side or the other. Okay, he's dismissed. Whatever it is, just pick a side. Oh, no.
It's too late for that. He's already gone beyond.
Yeah, they already got me, man. Yeah. I'm on it all the way to June 9th, no matter what I want to do. So,
I have yet to be pulled for that one. So maybe hopping around the military was a pretty good blessing. And now I'm down in a little itty bitty town, little village. So
right.
not a hotbed of criminal activity down here.
I'll tell you what, you'd be surprised though.
Oh yeah, people are bad everywhere. There's
Yeah.
always troublemakers.
You got a birthday going?
Look, I told you all out. It's my brother's birthday.
Ah, tell him happy birthday.
All right.
So I know, I say here, I think Al, did I hear you say you got sirloin tonight?
Had.
Yep.
Certainly.
Had?
Had.
Past tense? Had? Okay.
Because it's currently vanished.
Okay. Well, I think I'll be heading up to Omaha here a little bit later. I think we'll make it Taco Wednesday night. Go see the in-laws. My father-in-law has been eyeing this three-sided knife sharpener, and it's got a rough stone. I think it's got the Egyptian or Arkansas stone, but rough, medium, and fine. And he's been eyeing that one, so I ordered one. I figure I'll deliver that on the way up there. And it's like, here you go, have early Father's Day, type deal.
Cool, man.
Yeah, just try to be a good guy. Try to be generous, So vacation's right around the corner. And so maybe, just maybe, I'll sit down and write out a few little letters and notes to people and get some more stickers in the mail.
Yeah, there you go.
See if I can get all mine done before Eddie finishes his Christmas cards videos.
Oh, you got lots of time.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Yeah, he's only made it 21.
Let's see.
Yeah, somewhere over in that corner.
Y'all aren't funny.
I will talk to a little podcast.
See you, DJ.
All right, buddy. Take care, man.
Game must be.
I'll talk to y'all later since I'm doing a DJ imitation. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.
You gotta fall asleep.
Eddie must be playing the game too.
Devil dog, you have to fall asleep in front of the camera. That's how you do a DJ imitation.
Buck Files, good to see you.
Let's see here.
So, I bet you're getting kind of anxious to get to Ohio, though, aren't you?
I am. I was a little, not say nervous, feeling unprepared. Just because the days are going so darn fast.
Right.
I'm not having a lot of time to sit there and plan it out because part of me, I'm like, part of me says, just be quiet, sit there and learn. Don't say, hey, I'm Expeditionary Johnny or anything like that. But the other part of me, the little trail gourmet wants to say, hey guys, look what I made the other day. I made these crab cakes and stuff like that. And so I'm like, what food do I cook? Because that's a big part,
Sure.
I'm not going to run out to the restaurant and stuff. So like today I was like, dude, you've got to make a decision like soon because I go to Kansas, come back, work a few days. The next morning I'm on a plane. And so I'm like, today is really the day to prep. So I was like, all right, make a few decisions. I think if need be, I'll hit a Walmart on the way back. But as I go from Columbus down to Jackson, but I'm excited. There's a difference between his courses.
Right.
There's we'll just say there's the testing, the patch courses, where you're really trying to prove something to yourself. Trying to say, am I at a certain level? Not that they don't teach. It's just more emphasis on, did you meet their criteria to patch? You have deliverables, they're expecting from it. Then there's just this flat out, straight up learning, far more casual. And that's what I'm going into this one. It's just straight up casual. There's a lot of sitting around the fire, storytelling and stuff. And so, yes, Pathfinder School. You look them up on their website. Is Self Reliance Outfitters
Yeah.
is their website. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. He's a real chill kind of guy. There's a guy, Kevin Baxter. He's the camp cook, and that dude can cook.
I bet. Yeah.
They brought in some. He caught possum and raccoon one morning, and so Kevin cooked them up. He's like, "Here's what possum tastes like. Here's what raccoon tastes like," and it's good.
I bet. That sounds interesting, man.
Hey, Rushing Wind, how are you? So looking forward to it. Looking forward to going to Kansas. Kit Tibbett, he's got a channel. I think it's KT Outdoors. He doesn't do much on there, but he introduced me to the mountain man and the gathering scene, throwing tomahawks and stuff like that. And then there's a blacksmith. So Joe, you've seen him on some of my lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hopefully he'll let me make a striker or two or something like that at the forge the next day or two.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good friends. Good people.
Sounds like a really good time.
It does. It really does.
Yeah, fortunate. I feel blessed. Oh. Thank you, Kat.
There goes your deviled egg, right?
Well, I think the deviled egg already left us.
Oh, okay. It's on this side of forever, huh? Or the other side of forever.
Well, I think I was talking about the dog.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm looking forward to it. It's like I've got like May. I'm not even going to be at work hardly at all. It's Kansas, Ohio, then Wisconsin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then that's right, brother.
Rock or something reviews. Good to see you. All right.
But then after that, then I guess I got to start working for the summer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not you. Every day's a Saturday for you, right?
Well, until jury duty. You know what really makes me kind of, I don't know, I finally get retired. Okay. I think that I am done with all organization, so to speak, period.
Right.
You know, but 4 months in, I get a letter saying from the following date to the following date, you will appear on jury duty for the city of Newport News, Virginia. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, right? You know, so
kid you not.
And the crazy thing is there's no telling what you could end up getting stuck up into. You know,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's like that. Of course, that's why I was like, if you're actually interviewed in a jury, it's like, oh, just say the wildest thing. Oh, it's aliens. You know,
yeah.
Like aliens came down. They built the pyramids, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, you're excused. You're excused.
I don't know. Well, so far it hadn't been bad, but still, you know. I am the Sky Drone. Take care, man. Thank you for coming up.
Now, I remember one of my bosses. He was a senior NCO, and he got hit with jury duty, and so he's talking to him, and they found out in Arizona that if you're in the military, you can be excused away from it. And she goes, well, you're civil duty. And he's like, ma'am, I've been in the military for decades.
Yeah.
He's like, don't talk to me about duty. She's like, oh, yeah, my apologies.
I heard that. But anyway, I just have to endure it until June 9th. And, of course, the bad thing is by the time June 9th gets here, it'll be hot as Pakistan here. But,
right? Yeah,
I mean, we've already had a couple days here where it's gotten above 90 Fahrenheit. So it's just a matter of time. It'll get kicked on and it's just going to get miserable. But
I remember when I was talking about this last year.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, we'll have a little bit longer. I think I only had 1 or 2 more good nights, and then
it turned on. That was it. Yeah.
I was still remember hanging in the hammock one night, and I was like, dang, this is getting a little uncomfortable here.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It really is no fun, man. I mean, the bugs come out, the mosquitoes are everywhere. then you got to start watching for ticks and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. And then at the nighttime when you think it would cool down, it doesn't cool down. It might drop from 95 to 83, but
Right.
So.
Yeah.
I don't have a big problem with the ticks up here. That's something that I don't have to worry about too much. And snakes, same thing. Don't worry about snakes or nothing. But
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to get some bug spray while I was out today. Well, I'll pick up some tomorrow.
Yeah, you definitely want that.
I had ticks. I had little baby ticks all over me from Missouri.
I bet.
And I did good. I wore, I had the legs covered. I had the long sleeve, but they got underneath there.
Yeah. Judy,
they're like black flies. They'll crawl around on you until they find a way in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jen and Steve, good to see you.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah. But yeah, just well, I was telling Al, I've been really wanting to get one of those small pop-up campers,
Yes. I'm really toying with that.
Yeah, I would really love to get something like that, man, and hook it up to that old Ford Ranger. And
you bet.
And just,
so I was toying with, in the Mountain Man Rendezvous world.
Right.
Some people get the canvas tents and they set it all up. Hey, Restless Outdoors. Yeah. Wear pantyhose. Sometimes I wonder if I can pull that off. If Joe Namath did, but I'm not as pretty as Joe. But I am known as Barefoot Johnny, so maybe.
Yeah.
But
it could get rather interesting.
There you go, rushing wind. Yeah, I know. Usually, once you get to the point of the year where it starts, we're talking about frost. That's when I start getting happy.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a happy spot. There's a sweet spot out there. Now, my goal is by next winter, I do want to do a bit of hot tent camping.
Right.
And so I'm like, get a good sled and just start taking that stuff out there.
Yeah.
Jamie Lawson, he kind of inspired me on a couple of times. He took his little hot stove out there and just cooked on the trail. And I'm like,
I've seen him do that. Yeah. Yeah.
And so I experimented with that a little bit here, and I'll do more of it. Mm-hmm. I was like, well, why not? I mean, it's.
I've done that a time or two. Just take the stove that goes in the tent.
Yes.
And just bring it out somewhere and prop the smokestack up against something.
Yeah.
And cook, man. I mean, it's lightweight and it cools down real quick.
Yeah.
Once you're finished, and the amount of ash it produces is nearly next to nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
So lots of ideas. I'm like, that's between the Camp Challenge Alliance. Hey, I thought it was Expeditionary Batman. Between the Challenge Alliance and then trying to figure out where to go out, it's given me more than enough things to plan out.
Yeah.
See, Fort Sherman, best thing in the world. Pantyhose stops the ticks and the chiggers. If you doubt it, ask the corporal. I believe you. I'm like, oh gosh, chiggers are terrible.
Yeah, they itch you to death, man.
Oh man, get you right there along the belt line.
Right on the belt line and right where the socks join.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Something else I don't have to worry about up here.
And there's another area they love to frequent too that can become quite uncomfortable.
Yes. Yes. I've had ticks get in some very strange places. Like, okay.
Keep your strange places to yourself, will you?
Yeah. Watch out. I've still got a little bit of that, spindles out there, some different types of wood and stuff.
Right. Yeah. I know, man. I remember.
I got different types of wood today too, Johnny.
I know you should do. I know you do.
Some of it is hardwood, some of it is not so hardwood.
Some of it pops.
Pop? I don't know about pop.
Yes, I popped on here earlier. That's right.
It really pops. Yeah.
It really pops. But no, I really have, seriously. I've been thinking for a while now about seeing if I could, get one of those pop-up campers or something like that, because
that's what I was going to say. The rendezvous. I was going to say they normally do the canvas thing,
Mhm.
But if you want, you can park on the other side of the fence with like a pop-up camper. So you're sleeping and everything in comfort. Then you put on your little outfit and you just walk on in.
Well, and then when the day's done, you go back to your little private bedroom there, and
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, yeah,
So I've definitely been toying with that one. The missus is not like sleeping on the ground. So if I have a pop-up shelter,
uh-huh.
yeah, she'd probably be more likely to come out with me and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's road trips. I mean, there's so much of America, so many parks to go to.
That's true. There's all. We sat here one time not long by thinking about just how much of the United States we haven't seen. I
Yeah,
mean, it's yeah.
right.
Pretty much everything west of the Mississippi I have not seen.
Mm,
Everything east I've got a good handle on, but still, you
yeah,
know, a
there's still a lot of country out there.
lot of country out there.
Right.
Yep.
Well, just north of me, I need to head up to South Dakota. I need to see Mount Rushmore.
I would love to see that too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I've dabbled in Colorado, but when I was down in Missouri, I tell you, they've got a lot of parks down there.
Right.
I told my wife, I said, I would not mind relocating down there. There's a lot more to do there than there is here
It is here.
in Nebraska.
Yeah.
But I want to do Grand Canyon. I did the tour in the bus, but I'd like to do a hike down in there,
Yeah.
do some camp, or at least camp. Camp
Right. And they get that little settlement all the way down the bottom of it too, don't they?
They do.
They do.
Yeah, I mean, you got to reserve it. Get this. I watched this couples. They started on the north side, so they stayed at a resort, and they started early in the morning, and they were managed to rent a cabin on the south side before they had to do the ascent. So they got in that night. They were fed a steak dinner,
Ooh.
slept in a cabin. And in
Man.
the morning, they had pancakes and bacon and all that other stuff, and then they hiked on the way out. But can you imagine that? And of course, there's a dollar general store or post office down there. It's supposed to have really good lemonade. I
Right.
think it's just because you're in the Grand Canyon and
Everything is good.
and then you can buy a postcard and have it delivered. The mules will walk it out.
Oh, yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
say this is mailed from the Grand Canyon.
Mail from the Grand Canyon. Yeah. I mean, there's so much to see. I mean, like you said, Mount Rushmore. You got the Crazy Horse monuments.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. You can see. We'll go see what's left of the Great Salt Lake, or
Yosemite. Go to.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to? Oh, you haven't gone west.
Yeah, I've been as far as Fort Worth, Texas, and then we go up north as far as St. Cloud, Minnesota, and that's it.
Okay. Well, I think it sounds like you've hit a fair amount of the country.
Yeah, I'd say I've been in 38 of the 50 states, but the 12 states that I haven't been in are the real big ones.
Okay.
Montana and California and Washington State and Nevada and all that stuff.
Yeah, I want to head up the Northwest. I tell you, I've been watching Bree, TGIF.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got waterfalls everywhere.
Well, I might actually get to see one of the states that you had not.
Washington State.
Well.
Yep. Hey, Tony Stonewolf, good to see you.
I did my SEER. I did my Air Force Airborne Survival class up there. So we got to spend about a week in the woods up there.
Mm-hmm.
That was not camping.
No.
No. Well, generally, where the military is involved, it may look like camping, but it's not.
But I tell you, now when I look back at those instructors, man, they were playing around. I mean, that was their job. I mean, they get to go out and basically they're fishing and they're making fire.
Yeah.
They're teaching these clueless people on how to use a compass, and tie knots. And so after they leave us, they go over and they really know how to figure out an instructor camp.
I imagine when their time, they may get like 2 or 3 year time to do that. And when that time comes, you mean we really got to go back to the real Army or the real Air Force?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I thought I was going to be doing this forever.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I toy with, there's an Air Force base up north of me.
Right.
And they airborne units. And I'm like, I know you guys do your annual training, but I'm like, if you guys ever need a helping hand, I'm like,
I'd be glad
For
to.
a former linguist perspective on, and the guy's gotten outdoorsy. I can give you a few tips.
Yeah.
You
There
know,
there is just so much of the United States to see,
Yeah.
and
oh, totally.
yeah,
Yeah, my sister, she lives in East Tennessee, so she's seen like South Carolina, Florida. That
right.
was it, And so I set up a vacation for them to come out to Colorado, and they were like, "These are big mountains."
Well, if she's in East Tennessee, she's not too far from me. Probably what, 7 hours?
Something like that.
Yeah, so about 7 or 8 hours. So
Here comes Tony.
here comes Tony trying to come up.
Yeah.
So, but
Uh,
yeah,
Now,
I mean,
I am totally coming out your way in December.
all right.
It'd probably be chilly in your area, right? In December.
It can get cool, but it's not. You haven't quite reached the tipping point of what we call winter yet. It's
Right.
there will be nights where it'll get below freezing, but
Right.
it won't be a sustained cold. So
There's Tony. You got a new RV yet, buddy?
There you are.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got more.
Sorry I'm late. I was checking out Thor's well.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You're in Oregon still?
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. All right, Des. Take care.
See you, Des.
See you, Des.
So, Tony, what's the latest and greatest on your RV adventures? Are you going to get a new one yet?
I'm waiting on them to tell me I got a new one.
You poor thing. That sucks. Oh.
There we go.
So Tony shows up and then Dave walks away. What's going on? Have you two been having words? What?
That's shocking.
No more than usual. Come on.
Well, it looks like we've got the Camp Challenge Alliance cadre up here. So, all right,
Yeah.
fellas.
We're all set.
Yeah,
We'll do it early.
that's right.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
before I
back.
go running off
He's
there.
back. Shh, shh, shh. He's back.
Oh, he's back. Yeah, don't talk about Dave anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that Dave, he's a great guy.
Not really. It'd be nice if I could convince the jury that we don't want him around here. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's trouble. He's nothing but trouble.
not the trouble. I tell you what, in the few months I've been retired, I've gotten used to being not around a lot of people, and now that you're around a lot of people, all of a sudden again, it's like.
That's the truth. I've been working remotely for over 3 years now, I guess.
Yeah.
And the days I have to drive into town and I'm near traffic, because normally if I go to town, it's after hours or before hours. And I'm like, would y'all people get off the road? And I don't want to, the stores are crowded. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is terrible.
Yeah.
You crowded me.
Bad out, I know. Well, Al, you got somebody here would like to talk to you about your organization there.
Oh, who's that? Where are we to?
Restless Moon Outdoors.
What is the Camp Challenge Alliance? Well, the three of us, myself, John, and Tony, yep, that way, have been for the past, almost a year now?
About that.
Oh, I think it started around
October will be a year.
About a year since we started, yeah.
October will be a year. We started doing a little challenge every month, and it's not really something that's meant to be challenging. It's something that's meant to be fun for everyone to do that would revolve around camping.
Yeah, the fun part is the challenge.
Mhm.
Right.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
has some type of
Make
real
it fun.
skill. I mean, you can be as serious as you want, but we're so loose. We want children involved and families involved. And so that's why we're like very lax with that.
Yep.
But,
We're very relaxed on what you can and can't do when it comes to it. Like some of our camping challenges where it's like show us your bed set, your sleeping system. Some people went and they set up their stuff in their house, and this is how I would sleep. And some people, you could even just show us your bed with a little tent made on it and stuff like that. It's just having fun that would revolve around some aspect of what camping would be.
See, the current challenge is catch and cook. And for this guy up there,
That's last month.
now, and he put together a great video. He tracked down a critter that is native to his land, and it happened to be a Mr. Potato Head type baloney tube.
No, it was a wall baloney.
The potato head was the perfect guide.
And he used it with a crossbow. And then he took it home and he gutted it, and he cut it all up. And so another fellow, he happened to use a figure 4 deadfall to catch an Easter rabbit. So you can, yeah, that would be me. So you can have serious skills in there, but the same point is very easy, relax.
Make it fun.
Yeah, January was indoor camping, so I had my nieces over, and I pulled out the camping gear, and we did chocolate covered strawberries and bananas, and we made pancakes. Al slept. He slept with Doris. He set up a shelter, and cats love tarps.
Yeah, I caught a quarter pounder and released it.
He had such a blast in that thing that I made over the bed. I actually had to leave that up for like a week so she could play in it.
Right. But we also do serious stuff too. Like we kicked off the whole thing with a 5-item challenge.
Here's my cup. YouTube, please.
There you
Here's
go.
my cup. You said cup, Al.
There you go.
I said, here's my cup.
But we've done things like a 5-item challenge where we each chose 5 items, and we went out there. Now we didn't hold food against the people, or I think cordage,
Food, water, cordage,
yeah,
your backpack, stuff like that. It was that stuff that was included anyway.
right.
It was just
And,
5 particular. Now I took that one a little bit serious when I went to Donuts.
Right. So, but in the end, we pick a theme every month, and we ask every friends, family, children, get out and show us your stuff.
And every Friday night or Friday afternoon, what time do y'all meet?
Well, 5 Central, so that'll be what, 6 Eastern?
6 Eastern.
Yeah.
And it's hosted by Al this time.
This week,
This week is going to be me because Johnny is going to be out and about, and Johnny's been hosting them here lately because we're trying to get Johnny up above his hours.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Somebody hit the 1K item. A friend showed him some friends, showed him some love, and so now
there you go.
Yeah.
Has the camp challenge sticker's been made yet? I think, don't y'all pass them out for the winner or something like that? Or?
Yes.
The camp challenge stickers, some of them have already been sent out to some of the winners. There's some people that have not submitted their addresses yet. They've entered into it and they've won. Oh my word, just went out on me.
Right.
They've entered in and they've won a sticker. Okay, I guess the batteries are dead. But the stickers are done up. Tony's got some waiting for him in Washington. Johnny has just received his there last week, I believe, or the week before.
It's been a couple weeks now. It's sitting up.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Like I said, we got stickers that we can mail out to you guys because Tony might know some people, Johnny might know some other people, I know some people, so we can get all the bases covered that way.
So you just do a hashtag Camp Challenge Alliance. So if you want, like if you go out to my video, out to my channel, I just did an announcement of what the challenge is for May, which is water. No, yeah, water. And we make an announcement. I usually make an announcement every month. Go ahead, Al. Yeah.
Jen, did you receive your sticker? Because I sent yours out. You should have gotten it already. If not, I'll resend it. But you should have gotten that long ago. I sent it out. God, I sent it out when we got the stickers made, and that's a while ago now.
Yeah.
Okay, continue, Johnny. I'm sorry. I mean, cut you off.
Oh, fine. I was just rambling on. No big deal.
Continue rambling.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm adding
content.
I'm adding an avatar here of the Camp Challenge Alliance so they can see it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Go to YouTube. There it is. Right there. Oh, it doesn't want to allow. Oh, the logo's too big. Well,
What?
Oh, shocker.
Well, we'll try. At least they'll give them an idea what it is down there. And let's
You
choose.
gonna put it in the basement somewhere? Or?
No, I'm just going to turn off my camera for a little bit here, and let's see what happens. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see here. Stop camera. Oh, see, that's kind of it. Yeah.
Some of it, yeah.
We're gonna have to work on that. That's like here. But anyway, yeah. Stickers are made, and I've got to mail some out to a couple of friends that I've got the addresses on. And but yeah, friendly challenges. Just get out and do stuff. Let's see here. What else? Oh yeah, for anybody out there, if you'd like to watch the videos, Tony, do you have a playlist for the Alliance?
I haven't updated it in a while. I think Al's got the main playlist.
Right. If you go to Al's channel, he has two playlists. He has the current one and then he has the historical one. And on my own channel, I've got a playlist of everyone that I've gotten that I'm aware of. So if you go to our channels, typically you put it out there. If you do a search for hashtag Camp Challenge Alliance, they'll come up.
There's quite a few video entries at the moment.
There are. People have a lot of fun.
But that's what it's all about. There you go. That's the sticker.
Somebody was listening to us.
There you go.
Now that one doesn't have. There's an RV in the middle. That one doesn't have the RV.
Right.
Yeah, that's the old sticker.
Yeah.
The old sticker. Uh-oh. Double dog.
There you go. That's it.
There it is.
All right. Hey, Jeff. Good to see
Thank
you.
you, Eddie.
Mm.
Very much appreciated.
Take care, Classical with New in the Peak District. All right.
Oh, the dog is out there. Is that the dog doing it for us?
Yeah, that's a deviled egg.
I certainly hope so.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Eddie whipped that first version out.
Never got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to resend it.
Yeah, never
In just
got
a
it.
few minutes. We were having a live talking about concepts of the sticker, and then Eddie whipped that thing out so fast, and then a quick little tweak with the RV.
Yep.
So, guys, if you don't know, I mean, I'm sure you guys are aware, but Devil Dog, obviously, super helper. I mean, he's always there to help out.
Yeah. He's a good person.
You know.
Yeah, because we were just brainstorming at that point. What would we like to have? And then Eddie happened to be on panel with us. And was like, hang on a minute.
Right. And that's the
he did up the whole sticker while we were there brainstorming about it.
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah, what the thing about our Friday lives is it's more that brainstorming. Sure,
Yeah.
we're going to we'll talk about some camping adventures or things we've done, but a lot of that is really trying to get us to think about what other challenges we want to do, and then how can you spin it?
Yeah.
I mean, like Al and and Tony, when we were first talking about the catch and cook, once we started thinking about the absolute possibilities, man, I mean, we were just giggling. I'm like, what if you're like DJ and you play a video game you shoot your deer there and then you throw a hungry man in the microwave, catch and cook,
I can tell you guys, my Facebook channel has grown to almost 500. So y'all feel free to use it.
Absolutely.
That's
Mark,
cool,
go ahead.
Everybody else is using it. So, I mean, it's just that's what it's there for. If you can get more interest and
Absolutely.
everything like that. So,
And Dave's not joking. I've been putting a lot of Facebook
every now and again.
Mark Kratz, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, greetings from Nebraska, Mark.
Molly, good to see you. Right. But yeah, it's like I said, if this keeps going the way it's going, the Facebook channel will be bigger than the YouTube channel.
And if you didn't get a basket for Easter, it's because of Mark. He shot it with a bow.
There you
No.
That stew looked good, though.
Mark got the Easter Bunny. I didn't touch that one. I didn't. I had no part in it.
But Mark, he went all out. He had been talking about he'd like to catch a rattlesnake and hadn't seen one for a while.
He did.
Lo and
That's good
behold,
too.
He's a rattlesnake.
Grilled that sucker right on up.
I think he had a pet rattlesnake and he just kind of let out. He already had one. Look what I caught.
That's big enough. We can eat him.
He was certainly rattling up a storm, though.
He took a baby rattle and tied it to a little garter snake. Look at this.
Oh, man.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that was cool. And then he marinated that up and cooked it up. I was like, man, that looks like some good eats right there.
And just about that time I saw that video, my wife said, "What do you want for breakfast?" I said, "Huh?" Yeah, here you go. Mark says,
Poor Ralph, the
poor
snake.
Ralph. Yeah.
Poor Ralph. Yeah, he didn't last very
Oh,
long.
that's shocking.
Yeah.
All right, where are we at? 5:30. All right, I
That'd be
probably
my
should-
biggest problem, you know, if I went down to the States. Whenever I saw a snake, I'd be trying to take it home for a pet.
Right. Oh man, one time it was on Dual Survivor. It was like after Canterbury and Cody Lundin moved on, they had a different team, and Matt Graham, he took over Cody's spot, right?
Yeah.
So, and then I forget the other guy, super intense, right? But this is a mission, right? So anyway, I remember Matt came back. He's like, dude, man, I saw the most beautiful snake, you know, and he's like, did you bring it? Did you catch it? And he's like, no, I just wanted to enjoy this moment. He's like, but we're hungry, man. He goes, but you know, we'll eat. Don't worry about it. It's like, but I just want to take this moment and enjoy it, you know. He's like, it's just this beautiful snake. Just let it be. Take a moment, enjoy it. We're actually out here in the woods. That guy, he was so ticked. He's like, if you're afraid, I understand, but you just let it go.
LA, good to see you. All right. Facebook user, that camping thing only works on the StreamYard YouTube side, unfortunately. Hell, Facebook doesn't even tell
Hi,
us.
Alien.
So who it is.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to start rounding them out. I need to head up to Omaha. I got about an hour drive, and I want to pick up some tacos to deliver that to the in-laws and stuff here. So I think
Yeah.
it's probably time for me to drop down, fellas.
All right, there, Johnny. If we don't see you no more till your journeys are done, take care. And I'll be looking for you on the Facebook side of the line.
Absolutely. I will be I'll be on the live on Friday. Al's hosting it, but I'll run out to town to where I can get a signal so I can at least be on the live for a while. But I'll be seeing y'all folks later. Yeah.
All right, man. Take care.
Hey, Johnny.
All right, Restless Moon Outdoors. Take care.
See ya.
Let's see here. Mark says, drive safe. Watch out for dust storms. Yeah, and dust. Did you see that dust storm out in Illinois? Lord have mercy, man. I think it's like, what, 6 people got killed?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is why I don't watch the news.
I know, man. It's unbelievable. Mr. Wildhome, good to see you.
It's always a whole lot of people getting hurt.
All right, Facebook user, what is the other channel that you mentioned? All right, you got Stone Wolf Outdoors, Expeditionary Johnny, I'll Take My Back Step. Those are the 3 that are involved in the running of the Camp Challenge Alliance. So,
You were stuck on a weed. Stupid dog.
all right. So,
Get a dog. They're great companions. Yeah.
until they yank everything down, right?
Normally they're over here sleeping on my cot.
Right. So what's your itinerary now, Johnny or Tony? You waiting just for the camper, or?
Yeah, I'm here until they say come get it, and then I'm gonna drive from Florence, Oregon, where I'm at, to Roseburg, pick it up, and from Roseburg, I'm either coming back here or I'm going to Pacific City up the coast.
Okay.
Nice.
Give you a time frame or no?
Yeah, sometimes
No,
between
Friday
now
at
and
the
then.
earliest, next Friday at the latest, kind of thing.
Right. You know, we were talking about the earlier about like trying to even get a small camper. It's hard to do. It's almost impossible to find stuff anymore. So, and I can remember before all this COVID stuff started, you could go up one of our main drags here, and there was a whole field of every type of RV, camper, or everything that you could possibly
Yeah.
get, and they just suddenly just poof, just disappeared. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we've been looking ever since we started having mechanical issues with ours. We've been looking. Yeah, we've been dumping the money in and keep fixing it,
Right.
but we've been looking, and it's like, okay, 3 or 4 months later, we finally find something, and
Right.
they just got it on the lot. So it's one of those, oh, we got to do all this work to it first, and
Man.
I was like, well, get the dang work done so I can go over there and get it.
I heard. Yeah. Yeah.
And last week on Friday, I missed our live on Friday because I was actually up in Roseburg looking at it,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and it was still full of all whoever owned it junk and everything, and
Oh, okay.
hadn't been cleaned, and they haven't even started working on the mechanical stuff.
Right.
It's like, oh, come on!
Yeah.
I just drove, from New Mexico up here.
Right.
Now I gotta wait. I
Third,
could
a
have stayed
third of the
in
way
New
across the
Mexico,
country.
Colorado. I could have stayed longer where I was.
Right.
That should have been ready for when you got there.
Yeah. Well, we told them straight up, well, we'll be here Wednesday. That was last Wednesday. And, it was like, oh, then they're like, okay, well, it's not going to be ready by then. So we kind of sat an extra day in a couple spots, slow it down again, but it was too late. We'd already bypassed a whole bunch of the stuff we wanted to do.
Wow. So,
And like I said, we went out to Thor's Well today up on the Oregon coast. That was pretty neat.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just like I said, that for a long time we drive up the main drag here, and there was I don't know what that there was like 2 different camping companies, RV camper company types, and I mean there was stuff all over the lot, and you're like, man, look at all that big selection, but they're gone. I don't know where they all went to.
And it's all, I mean, you go to the lots now, most of them are all brand new stuff because that's all they're getting a hold of anymore.
Right. Heck, there ain't even none of
I
that.
don't want a new one. They're just not built that good.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I would love to have one of them little pop ups that you pull behind, or one of those what do you call it, scamps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, scamps or the tent trailers.
Yeah.
Good luck finding anything like that anymore.
Yeah,
there's actually 2 of them, 2 scamps over here in the campground.
Yeah. Take care, Larry and Robin. All right. So, well, hopefully it all works out for you, Tony. I know it's got to be aggravating that you have to go through all this, but
to no end, I would imagine.
Yeah, I was already camped 6 miles from the rig, and they're like, "Well, it's going to be another week or 2." It's like, "Oh, hell with you guys! I'm going to the beach."
Yeah.
Time to get out of here.
Yeah, heard that. Yep. Yeah. But now, like I said, Al, man, you guys feel free to use the Facebook channel, man, because that's, like I said,
Oh, absolutely.
It's going up 10 to 12 new members a day, so
definitely seeing a lot more posts on it.
It really is. There was a time that I was the one that was doing all the posting. Now I'm doing very few of the posting. Most everybody else is doing all the stuff. So
right,
yeah, lots of.
It starts to take kind of life of its own. See?
Yes, it very much is. Yep. And that what we would like for these YouTube channels too, where it kind of almost takes a life to its own. You put a video up, and everybody else just takes the video to new heights. They all the comments and they share it themselves and stuff like that. But
you got way more people in your Facebook side for this live than you had last week.
Yeah. So it is growing, and it's and like I said, I don't have any problem people selling stuff over there too. If you make necklaces or
Yeah, your little looms and stuff like that.
feel free to make deals and everything else over
I didn't
there.
even think about that.
Yeah, feel free to do it, Tony.
I'm so far behind on that stuff because I haven't had time.
Right.
I can't wait to get back to Washington where I'm actually going to sit in a spot for a couple of weeks at a time. Then I'll have time to get back to my crafting.
Yeah, and when you do, I mean,
And refill my fire kit.
right. But I've got plenty of people that make a lot of Native American jewelry and garments. People that are forging knives and making spoons and everything else. And somebody sent me a message saying, can we sell things here? And I said, well, as long as we understand each other, that when you say sell something, that means that you and the other party are making the agreement. You know, that I'm not in the middle of it at all. I mean, you don't have to send me money or anything else. Just
well, the channels for building communities.
That's what
like you say, it's growing.
So. But then
Jim said, "Wait until you sees the rocks she's sending you."
So yeah.
Oh.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
Just from when I turned my rock tumbler off in Arizona to now, I probably got 2 gallons of rocks that I picked up in between.
I have no doubt, man. I'm trying to find
I gotta get to working on.
when you get back to Washington State, I'll scare you up some East Coast rocks and send them to you. So
cool. I could use some flint.
I'll see what I know it's around here. Yeah. So, but when you go out here like toward Fort Monroe along the seashore and stuff, there's rocks that have like literally been tumbled by the ocean for eons, and they orange is like this translucent, color, and you got this. Yeah, it's really some neat stuff. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go dig out some of the rock.
Not much of that around here where I'm at.
Yeah. But say
I gotta dig out some rocks out of the rocks.
Right.
To send Tony.
Yeah.
There's a couple of places where the rocks almost look like this is basically what happened back in glacial times.
Right.
It scooped up all the sand with all the different types of rocks, and it compacted it so it's like cement now, but all the little rocks are showing out of it.
Sedimentary type rocks. They're just so much weight and pressure just mashed it together.
You wouldn't believe how many times I ran across those things. I do carry a hammer and a chisel in my backpack.
Very geologist.
Start talking up. I want that rock out of that big rock.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at now, and I'm gonna get some video of when I goes down to the spots where I know I've seen big like orangey, pinkish color stones stuck in the stone. That I bet it'll look fantastic if you does something with it.
Yeah, I've seen that color too. Also, it looks like an orangish, pinkish type. And then there's some of them that look like white and red, and look like they've kind of like high heat or something melted them together. Yeah. So pretty cool. Yeah. There you go. But yeah, I'll send you some East Coast rock when you finally get back to Washington State and your life is normal again. So.
Well, normal till November when I take off again.
Yeah. Well, it won't take long before you know it. November will be here again. So.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I've got most of my trips already planned out for backpacking and canoeing and stuff like that for why I'm up there. And the wife's trying to squeeze in a trip to Montana, and I'm like, I don't want to go to Montana. I want to go to the Badlands in Wyoming and dig me up some fossils.
There you go.
Tumbling fossils is not going to work, Tom.
You know, there was somebody on the
I know. I got other tools for that.
There was somebody up on the Facebook channel from Wyoming that was out looking for dinosaur fossils and stuff. And I think that the state there is they're very guarding of their fossils and stuff like that. So.
That's one of the things. Some of the places don't look kindly on you coming in and digging up their fossils.
Yeah. Here, I don't believe they care whether
they don't.
rock or not. So. I mean, heck, you can just wander around the yard in here and pick up rocks. Man, there's tons of them out there. But those ones out there right next to the ocean, they look like they've been tumbled forever. So, all right, we got somebody here on the Facebook side says, I'm heading to Washington State in a few weeks with my boys. What is a must-see camping site?
It depends on which part of the state camping tools.
Mm-hmm.
I've explored a lot of the state, and I'll tell you what, the Pacific Coast, anywhere you can camp along that and have an adventure, the best ones are usually booked out solid. But if you can get nearby, then just go out to visit, you're good. And that's up north of the Olympic Mountains, Olympic National Park coast. Some beautiful country up there.
Awesome. There you go. So what's the weather like there in Oregon today, Tony?
Oh, I can see the sun at the moment.
Uh-huh.
That's why we decided to go out today. It was the one day it wasn't going to rain.
I tell you what, man, it seems like it's been raining everywhere almost every day, man. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's 55 and mostly sunny, basically.
Right.
It's been raining a lot here lately.
Yeah. Yep. Matter of fact, we're sending a bunch your way now, Al. It looked like all that mess went off the coast, heading right up Maine.
Stop.
It's coming.
Right. I don't need none of that.
It's coming. So, yeah, we had a tornado here Sunday afternoon, Tony. It was a EF3.
Nice.
Do me a favor and send one of them up here.
Do what now?
Send one of them up here. They won't know what's going on.
They won't. I tell you what, man, that was a big beast. Yeah, it was an EF3, man. It tore up a whole street, 150 homes. I mean, pushed them right off the foundations. It sure did. I don't know if y'all can hear all that noise, but the U.S. Air Force is having their Thunderbird demonstration team with 6 fighter jets that fly in unison. They're out here practicing right now, and this Saturday they're going to have a fly all over the neighborhood, let everybody see, what it's like to fly.
All I can hear is the crackling of the fire.
Nice. That's all I can hear either. And after this, I'm going to start a fire because I got some wood today.
Right.
My cast iron, the container I had my cast iron in it, got a hole in the top, filled it with water.
Ooh, rusted it all up.
So I got to start over on all my cast iron.
Man.
So I'm going to build a nice big old fire, throw everything in the fire pit.
Yeah.
Start over.
Start over. Give it that nice glazing again, huh?
Oh, no, when we're ready now.
Hey, my Dutch oven. I got my little portable camp Dutch oven, and it is solid rust inside and out. It's like, are you kidding me?
Wow. Yeah, it doesn't take long.
The frying pans I can usually take care of quick, but wow.
Right. I have seen times where, like, I'll use it and we'll eat dinner and I'll sit and watch a show and then go out maybe an hour later and the rust has already begun. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to make sure it's dry anytime you walk away from your cast iron.
Yeah.
And don't put it in a bucket that leaks.
No, you're right. My goodness. Who's
The only one that was good is I have one of those 12-inch skillets, and it's in great shape, but it wasn't in the bucket. I was using it. So it was on the barbecue still.
Right. Man. Yep.
But all my little egg pans, oh man, my little 4-inch egg pans and my 6-inch egg pan, solid rust.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're like me, you use your cast iron all the time, so. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Especially the Dutch ovens. Those things are great,
Absolutely, man. Yeah. You could really it tenderizes meat like it's absolutely exquisite. And you put a roast in there, potatoes in there, all kinds of stuff. So
bake a cake if you want.
You can. We've done cakes. What else have we done? Heck, I even did the lasagna one time. Somebody said, "No, don't use red sauce." We do it all the time, man. If you give it the good glazing
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff, it's wipe right off, man.
Yeah, as long as she's well seasoned, that doesn't hurt it a bit. Don't
Yeah.
use it on a brand new piece; it won't work out so well.
Yeah, it
But
won't work out. But yeah, you got one that's been, through a lot of thing. Let's see here. Skipper says he is working from the kitchen. Time to eat my spaghetti dinner. All right, there, Skipper. Y'all take care.
Nice.
thanks, Skipper.
Skipper was telling us that he went down to from Edmonton down to Henderson, Nevada. And when he got there, it was like 119 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, that killed him.
And he said, "Oh my
He
God."
wasn't too happy.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, good to see you. Mimi's Frugal Life. Good to see you. Yeah. Okay.
Hello to
I'm in
everybody.
55 and in a t-shirt again. It's like, whoa.
Right. Yeah.
No 55 for me.
We're about that too, Tony. It's about 55 here right now. So, but it's been raining on and off all day long. But imagine that, right?
Yeah, it's being on the coast.
Yeah, being on the coast, it's going to rain.
At least the middle coast. The north coast is a little colder.
Yeah.
Al's still worrying about icebergs.
Yeah. Me, we're dodging tornadoes and floods right now. So
I'm still worried about pack ice, let alone icebergs.
yeah. Did you see Gary 5 Acre Church? See his whole thing about all the icebergs up there and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw it, but I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much ice around this year that it's not even funny.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Alrighty.
That's one of the good things about this ship. It goes up through the Pacific, so it's not known for icebergs over there.
No, you probably shouldn't have too much of a problem on the Alaska side. I would think that where's it
As
going
long as you don't get too close to shore where they fall off.
where the
Well, actually, there's going to be a full day. It's called Glacier Alley or something like that.
Yeah.
And the cruise ship sails through the glacier for a full day.
Oh, okay. Now,
So,
where's
like,
Alaska?
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Juneau,
What's
Alaska? Yeah.
What'd you say, Dave?
Is it going up to Juneau, Alaska, or Anchorage, or?
It's gonna have a day in one of the main cities up there, so it could be Anchorage or Juneau, something like that.
Yeah.
And then there's the day feeling around the glaciers.
Right.
And then they dock for a day in British Columbia, Victoria.
Right. Yeah, you probably go right past Vancouver and all that.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of days sailing in between and stopping in different stops. 7 days in total round trip.
Wow, that's awesome, man. You got 2 years to pay that off, huh? Well, let's hope everybody that wants to go can, get that all worked out and stuff. And
well, I hope that the airfare thing works out and they can get the airfare included, so then I'd be able to know, okay, this is what I got to pay, and
yeah.
I can go.
Well, the thing about it is, that airfare. I mean, they really can't lock a price down for airfare.
They do, though. They do.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hi, Beth. Good to see you.
They get the deals with the airline, see, and then the airline knows that on this date they've got a booked seat, and it doesn't matter if I shows up or not. That seat's booked and paid for.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Shoot, man. When we were on your live, we were checking what was the cost from flying over from our respective places to Seattle, and I mean, good grief, it was $1,200, $1,600, $1,400, and so.
And I'm
glad I can drive there.
Yeah.
I'm further away than all that.
Yeah.
But see, Tony, now here's the thing, Tony. When I looked into it, I got a studio cabin, which is a single bed, with the bathroom and the shower and the sink and stuff. Just a little tight place just to go in, basically go to sleep, get a shower, and stuff like that. But it's bigger than it's a little more space than the double room because it doesn't have the double bed.
Right.
But
Wow.
it's an interior cabin. All of my meals for the 7 days.
Wow.
All of the port fees. So if I want to get off the boat where they dock, is all paid for.
Okay.
You
got to get a passport and all that, or?
I'd need a passport, yes, because I got to do international flight to get there. So I need a passport. I knew that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, 7 days on the ship, and you can get off at any port as long as you have the passport to get off. Like, if you go from the U.S.,
right,
you don't need a passport unless you're getting off in Vancouver.
in Canada.
Yeah. But other than that, all the other stops, I think that's the only Canadian stop is Vancouver. All the rest of them are state stops, so you're fine anyway.
Yeah.
But it's 18 something, 1800 and something US.
U.S.
It's not too bad.
Not really. Yeah. Can somebody book it for you on the U.S. side? That way, maybe it's a cheaper price, or
it wouldn't matter because of the conversion.
I got you. Okay.
That's what's killing me. But I mean, like, you think about it: 7 days and 6 nights and 7 days. All your meals, and it's not set times. It's not like you got to be at breakfast for 10 o'clock. No, when you get up, when you want to eat, you go into the restaurant, you order your meal. It's paid for.
Gotcha. That's cool, man. It really is.
Mm-hmm. And there's a few restaurants in there that are higher end, and they give you one. I think they said they give you one of those on them, so you can go into the higher end restaurant and have one meal on them.
Yeah.
So that's paid for.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you go into the higher end restaurants, you got to pay for it. But
right.
There's a buffet.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said there was 12 restaurants you can go into,
right.
and it's all paid for.
I have heard all of this food on these ships is top notch, man. Even the so-called budget lounges are, some good stuff.
Well, this is the thing: is whether you're in the budget lounge or you're in one of the bigger things, food is food. Doesn't matter where you're coming from.
Right.
When you go into the dining area, there's three main dining areas. You go in and sit down. They'll give you a menu. You pick what you want off the menu. Mm-hmm. There you go. And whether that's breakfast, dinner, supper, you go when you want to go.
Right.
When you're hungry, go and eat.
That sounds like the old military chow halls, man. It didn't matter what time it was. You just
if you're hungry, eat.
You go in and eat. That's all they do it. Yeah.
And I mean, like, for me, that's an experience that is not going to come up again. I don't think.
Probably not. You're probably right. If you can't pull this one off, you'll probably never see it again. So, hi, Victoria.
Well,
hi, listener.
I am thinking, right now at this moment, I'm thinking I'm going to go for it, and the guy that's setting it up is going to check constantly to see if
what changes
the St. John's Airport gets put in on it, because a lot of airports weren't, even in the States, a lot of the airports weren't in on it.
Right.
Until they started asking. Then the airport put in a thing and saying, yes, we'll do this, because they're getting their airfare for it anyway.
Yeah. 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 Well, I think what it is when COVID did its thing, it created a lot of shrinkage as far as what airports and traveling, and now all these organizations and companies are trying to kind of re-sew the world back together, and just, I mean, we live real close to two big major airports, but there was a time, even with the big airport over here in Norfolk, man, they lost a lot of their, flights in and out and stuff like that, and the one here in Newport News, man, I think they lost like a third of all the flights that used to come in and go out. So, yeah. Well, hopefully they can get all the stuff sorted out and all that. But
It'll be great if it all works out now, especially when in this next year. So I know it's okay. I need X amount of extra dollars to go towards whatever,
Right.
because I gotta start saving up for, because I'm gonna want spending money.
Sure, you would.
Doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
You're gonna want spending money. It doesn't matter where you're going or what you're doing. You're gonna
Yeah.
want a good amount of spending money to take with you.
Yeah.
Because on the ship, there's all kinds of stores and things like that. I don't want to be, charge it to my room, and then at the end of it, get this big old bill. No.
I know.
You know?
Before you get off, you got to pay them $4,400 for all the stuff you bought.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that I got money to spend, especially if I goes off ship.
Right.
Because, I mean, like, if I'm stopping
Yeah.
in places I've never been to all along the States, and I'm stopping in a place, I want to go out and look around. I want to see what kind of souvenirs I can
Yeah.
get. I want to see, okay, is there something I can buy here that I can't get
In Canada, yeah. Well, I
and
mean,
take home with me?
it would be the same way with us. When we went up to Goose Bay and stuff, for those of us that had never been to Canada up to that point, we really couldn't go anywhere because the plane. But the Canadian military, we were all like trading candy bars and heat bars, and they're like, they had never seen the stuff that we had, and we had never seen what they had, and we were like, oh, here you go.
Smarties.
Yeah.
Smarties are not the same for us as they are for you.
No, or like the Milky Way bars. I don't know what they call them. Yeah.
We got Milky Way.
Milky Way, okay. They had something, I forget, it was called a Truth Bar or something like that, but it kind of looked like a Milky Way. And we had a whole bunch of them. We were just passing them out, and they were passing all their stuff to us, and,
swap stuff back and forth just for the sake of, wow, this is from Canada.
Yeah, this is from Canada.
Wow, this is from the States. That's what I looked at when, like, Jess and Lisa, God love them, they sent me a package there a while ago with a whole bunch of candy and everything in it. And there's all stuff, like 99% of it is stuff I can't get.
Right.
Right?
I'm like
wow.
And stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, the beaver nuggets and stuff like that. They sent me a box and it had all the different flavors. It had 5 different flavors of beaver nuggets in it. I got one bag left.
Well, we're getting ready to get a Buc-ee's. It should be ready by like November, about 40 miles up the road here, and I'm looking forward to getting.
Oh, that's that monster Buc-ee's, isn't it?
Yeah, that real big one in New Kent County, outside of Richmond. It's supposed to be like a mega Buc-ee's or something. So
Nice.
Yeah, but, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
But I mean, like, it's nice for stuff like that, and that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure I got enough to cover.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
and then if I goes a day early, I'm gonna need money for a hotel.
Sure.
And if I leaves the day after,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need money for a hotel.
I mean, I'm sure you would love to be able to, if you're in Seattle, walk over downtown and see the big football stadiums they play the big games in. And what's that? Is that where the Space Needle is, Tony? The restaurant that goes around?
Yeah, Seattle Space Needle.
I don't think it's in the football park.
Oh, okay. I don't know, but I'm sure there's things in Seattle or even Anchorage that you'd love just to, be able to go out and take a look at, even if it was nothing.
I'd kind of like to see all the boats from The Deadliest Catch.
Ah, okay.
Right? Now I know one of them lives in Seattle, but I don't know where.
Which
that's Sig Hansen.
Yeah.
But like that would be really interesting to be able to walk up and say, "Hey Sig, I've been watching you for years."
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man.
I watched Mandy basically grow up and get married and have a baby, and
really? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it's almost time for us to say goodbye. And Jen says, I went up the Space Needle when I was 13, stayed at Dave Krieg's house in Seattle Seahawk. He was a cousin by marriage. That's awesome, man. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
See, like, there's things like that I'd like to do. But if I didn't get the opportunity to walk around Seattle for a couple of days, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
not going to bother me too much. But I would go down the day before simply because then the next day I don't have to worry about getting off the plane, rushing to get to the ship.
Yeah.
And when you get back off the ship, the same thing. The day after leave, because I don't want to have to get off the ship and try to get to the airport right away.
Right. And the way things have always gone for me when I do things like that, they'll land you. You got 18 minutes to get
To
from
get to the airplane.
to the other. Yeah. And you're running your head off, and then your luggage doesn't make it. You know.
I'd rather get off the ship, have the rest of the day to get my stuff, go to a hotel, have a nice sleep, get up in the morning, and then go to the airport. So I'm not rushing to get there or anything. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
And that's the best. Even a travel agent said that's the best. He said, do not book your flight for the same day as the boat.
There you go. Go a little early. Absolutely, man. I totally agree.
I mean, like this would be the first time for me doing anything like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So he wants it.
First time leaving the island?
I was at Halifax. That's the furthest I've been. So yes, first time leaving the island.
Yeah.
Because Halifax is a half an hour flight. Yes, it's on the mainland, but you know what? When I landed in Halifax, it was like landing in St. John's.
Yeah, it was like you were in an alien world, huh? Yeah.
No, when I landed in Halifax, it was just like landing in the city of St. John's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just some of the buildings were different.
Yeah,
That's all.
he could see home still.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna say goodnight now, and Tony, I hope everything gets all sorted out for you, and Al, we'll all see what you'll be. What, Friday night, 5, 6, something like
Friday night at around 6.
that? Okay.
It will be.
Sounds good. All right, everybody in the chat, y'all take care, and we will see you again. All right. Good night.
Have a good one, everyone.
All right, man.